Before we wrap up, I just want to ask each of our panelists if you would share, if you could only give people one piece of advice about being a small business, being in small business, what would that be?
Shall I go first?
Yeah.
I actually thought about this. I was hoping you would ask this question. It may take me a second, but I think it'll illustrate the point of why we're here today. The last time I was in this building was in 1979. I was in journalism school, and I was publishing my first newspaper. I had a little newspaper that I was publishing while I was in journalism school. And I was working on the Decade in Review issue for January 1980. And a man named Ron Patel, who was in senior management here at Knight Ridder at the time, invited me to come over to the building because I needed photographs for the issue. And I spent days combing through filing cabinets and filing cabinets and filing cabinets of black and white photos of events from the entire 1970s. Every possible subject you could imagine. They were incredible. Things like original photographs from the Kent State shootings and things of that nature. Now, back in that day, there was no internet. There were no computers. There was no fax machine. I sort of date myself, but it's the truth. You know, and I worked with the technology of the day, which was the electric typewriter, as opposed to the manual typewriter. That was it. That was technology. But I did the best that I could with what technology was at that time. And to get the word out, after we printed the paper, I stood on the corner over here, and I handed out papers, whoever would take them while they walked by, and that was my social media. And here I am today, and the tools and the changes that are available to every business person's fingertips are so extraordinary. This is a unique, incredible time. And I think you have to take advantage of every single thing that you possibly can. Because whatever's going to happen tomorrow, you don't know. Don't worry about tomorrow. There's something beyond the internet that's coming. And I'm sure it's coming very soon. But use what's at your fingertips today. And use it as effectively and as extensively as you possibly can.